Hey everybody, welcome to the Mario Kart Double Dash League. I'm Phoenix spelled correctly, and I'm here with my co-commentator Optimistic Emo.
Yo, what's poppin'?
And today
And
we got toastrider versus Riqbic.
yeah, those two titans right here, like legends among men. toastrider, he's pretty good, a god gamer to be honest. And then Riqbic, he's an up and comer in Double Dash, and he's been putting in the work. He's been showing up,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
hopefully, he's gonna take some wins here. He is the underdog, but I think it's a pretty even match though. Like, it's pretty close.
Yeah, I would say Toast is maybe a little bit favored just being the higher seed, but like honestly, either of them could take it for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into a close match, honestly.
Oh yeah, no, definitely gonna be like game 13, like 6-6.
Yeah, I hope to see it. And yeah, looks like we're actually waiting on Toast a little bit here. He does have a pretty busy schedule, and it's kind of the reason we had to reschedule this match. But I think he's still just trying to set up things and get ready.
Mhm.
We're just waiting on the ban from him, see what he wants. But yeah, currently
So
8 minutes on Luigi Circuit.
a really good insane time. I mean, it's unheard of to be
Doesn't
this
even
quick
need
at
to
a.
start moving.
No, doesn't he need those mushrooms to be honest. He's like holding on to them for dear life, but I mean, you just throw them out. And hmm. So I'm looking at their timesheet, and I'm wondering what Toast might be banning.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes ahead and gets rid of Peach Beach. It's the only time that Riqbic has over Toast, but at the same
Hmm.
time, I mean their times are fairly close, so it really depends on how he's feeling confident, or like how confident he's feeling on
Yeah,
Peach Beach. Maybe he doesn't like it in one try, so I know some people don't. So
I
that's
wouldn't
what
be
it.
surprised to see a DDJ ban, to be honest, from the
Yeah, he
previous
has not
experiences.
been doing super well on that track. Now that you mention it,
Hmm.
it's pretty easy to fall off, and Toast has definitely gone for swim in that track. So
Yeah, but dude, actually, now that I think about it, even Rick Big has as well, though.
yeah,
Man, like both of
I
them have
remember
like
in the
the.
last tournament there was like one match where in the post race interview he was like, "Yeah, my strategy was just grind DDJ like right before, so I'm all warm up on it, and then just get that win." And like he fell off a bunch, and I
Yeah,
don't know. It
was
was a lot of
not
spaghetti from
spectacular.
both of them. Actually, that might have been when they reversed each other. Now that I think about
Yeah,
it.
he still got the win on him on that DDJ, but I think with the worst time, like it was like a 2 minute and like 20 something.
Yeah, well, I think that was the match that Toast actually forfeited, and you just went to a
Yeah.
change course. Yeah. All right, so come through with the bans. Toast is here. Toast deciding not to ban any track. Bold move.
The elusive no ban.
And Rick Bick decides he doesn't want to play Baby Park. That's what he's banned. I don't blame him.
That's understandable.
Yeah, it is the most banned track in this league so far, or so I hear.
Yeah. I mean, just the different playstyles that you can pick between in that track like can really affect how you go into it. Doing the sideways start or strat versus 8MT or 6MT. It
Right.
really puts you
Yeah.
at a disadvantage.
Oh yeah. And I'm assuming Toast is 8MT. Let me see his time here. Yeah, 104.5. Toast already
Yeah.
doing 8MT, and it looks like Rick Bick hasn't quite yet moved on to 8MT. So, ooh, Toast picking Peach Beach first. So the track that I thought he'd ban, he just picks first. Interesting. We'll have to see
I
how that
mean,
works out for him. Maybe he just wants the the track that he feels, or maybe he just like wants to get it out of the way. Is what I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, to be honest though, like sometimes the first track is always gonna be your worst one. So like, uh, like the one that you perform worst on, just because of like nerves and whatever. So like
Right.
maybe he's expecting Riqbic to like choke away his lead. Maybe
Yeah,
I've seen a
maybe
lot
like
happen.
the one track that he, has the advantage on, maybe he just wants to catch him off guard with it. I could see that.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, and it's also like a simple enough track that I think Toes could also perform pretty well on, just because it's as long as you're getting your mini turbos out, it should be pretty easy.
Yeah.
Pretty easy
Yeah, no.
times.
Yeah, for both these players, honestly, as long as you don't drop MTs and don't really hit any grass, like I could see them both getting 108s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they better get some 108s. They better impress all of us.
Yeah. You know what? I want to see some 107s. Let's see some PRs.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Alright.
nutty.
Looks like we're getting ready to start now. Here we go.
All right. Well, as everyone knows, no start boost from Alec.
Yeah,
Riqbic,
that's gonna
but
cost a good amount of time.
Toast is matching his time loss and going into the grass.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Yeah, actually,
That's a
Alec looks like
rough
he got
start
the
for
best
both
of
of them.
that.
Yeah. And I mean that maybe that's what Toast strat was, just ice Riqbic a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
make
Make him
him
knock
not be
the
warm.
ice off his hands with his
Yeah,
best track. With a
exactly.
warm track at that. Look how sunny it is.
Oof.
Alright, yeah, Riqbic looking to hold his lead pretty well here. As long as Riqbic just doesn't make any major mistakes, he could look to take it up, but it's all about this third lap, and the shrooms can be very important here.
Oh, and Toast actually making a little bit of time up, 0.2, but it's looking very favored towards Riqbic here.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay,
This might
it's
be
a little
close,
safe
actually.
there. Oh man.
There you have it, 110.4 to 111.3.
Yeah,
Not the
that
108s
start...
we wanted, but they
yeah,
got
just a
through
little off. Yeah, the start was really rough from Toast. Otherwise, like the mistakes that he made were minimal in comparison to Riqbic, so it was definitely like looking like Toast could have taken it had he
Yeah,
not messed up that badly in the start.
the really only like major mistake was the missed start boost, obviously, but the rest seemed good enough, I suppose. Maybe just some lines were a little off, but
Hmm.
that happens in one tries.
Yeah, I mean you're not gonna get that optimal corners and optimal spacing.
Oh man, Toast taking him straight to Mushroom Bridge. Actually, it almost looks like at this point he's like picking Riqbic's favorite tracks.
I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, I think right now he's trying to just keep it at the simple tracks, to be honest. Get his
Right.
grip on things and then eventually go at it. And I mean, he's not playing too bad today, but getting slightly stuck, but still manages to survive past that corner.
Ooh, comes wide out of that corner. Did some stuff with ATEC. It almost looked like sent him wide. Oh, and the truck hit wasn't tight enough into the corner. That's going to cost about 0.6.
Oh, but Riqbic matches his truck hit and hits the red car.
Oh, a red car hit.
Toast is hitting the car as well. And Toast actually slightly ahead by 0.6 though, even after 2 car hits.
Interesting.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, no, another almost car hit from Toast. Just manages to squeeze out right next to him.
Yeah, this is looking pretty close so far. Oh, right as I say that, busted from Riqbic. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
This is Mushroom Bridge in one try, folks. Riqbic decides to go around the car. Neither of them really have to worry about the infamous lap 3 truck because their paces, but oh man, Toast looking to close it out. Oh, as long as he doesn't get stuck here, and he's fine, saves it. Sometimes coming in too shallow to the corner, you can definitely get stuck, but they're both looking alright. Just the final sprint to the finish.
Yeah, even with the car hit here, he should be fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, takes it by 1.5 seconds.
Dang. Gotta say, a 221 with like 2 car hits, it's not too shabby. Or 3 car hits, did he? No, 2.
No, no, no. He barely managed to dodge the last one.
Right, right. Alright, well, there you have it. Tied up, 1-1. We'll have to see where Riqbic takes Toast next.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe like a Star Cup track.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Or maybe even
I
Luigi.
actually...
Maybe he goes back to Luigi because he was practicing on that. Whew,
Predictions.
look at that. The hard reads. They're going to Luigi's.
Yeah, so far we've been seeing like some pretty similar tracks. I mean, these are the tracks that are just like, you know, get tight lines and don't drop MTs. There's nothing like super fancy about them, really. Maybe LC's got, you know, the zipper corner can be a little hard for some, but
Yeah, I mean, usually the person that's like, and I guess is like more technical, like understands like the game more. They usually end up taking this track just because it's like, it's all about cornering.
yeah.
Going like on the big U-turn here is like a big time save as well. So we'll just have to see how they all like go at it. Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
Still not surviving.
Okay, nice, nice. It's always scary coming up around that corner. We've seen many people get stuck in the grass, like leading up to that last corner there.
Mashing splits off by 60
yeah.
milliseconds.
This is a close one.
Yeah. And I
Really, the
think
spots
this
you
is.
wanna... Oh, go ahead.
I think this is one of Toast's favorite tracks as well. So he should have the advantage here. But I mean, even with that, I mean, the 60 millisecond difference, you know.
Yeah, I think he's got the second lap though. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
An interesting bonk actually sends him far into the grass on the left there. Oh man, that's a shame. But I guess that's a pretty smart shroom of his, just to get him right back out of the grass. Still a huge time loss though, of course.
Yeah.
And if Riqbic can keep it together here, looks like he should just, yeah, he's got the last shroom, and there you have it. 116 to 117. Oh man, that's a shame. That was looking really close.
And damn, that was a monster of a pick. And I mean, he definitely had that one in the bag as well. Such a shame that Toast messed up in like entering lap 3.
Yeah, yeah, that can always be interesting. I'm sure some of you noticed that you do kind of try to bonk the ledge as you fall, makes you fall a bit faster, but I don't know, I've had times where it'll kind of throw my angle off, and it looked like that's just what happened to Toast there. Sent him on the opposite side of where he wanted to be.
And we're gonna go for a swim here on Daisy's cruiser. Well, hopefully not a swim, right?
Yeah, wait, who's going for a swim?
Oh, I'm predicting Riqbic.
Oh boy.
I say one miss pull skip.
I mean, that's a pretty safe bet. I feel like missed pull skips have happened a lot in this track. A lot of people are really scared of this track in one trials for that reason. It's real easy to just get like the slightest bonk and it'll send you into the water, or go slightly too wide and can't pull back inwards quick enough. So we'll have to see what happens. Curious to see if they'll use their shrooms on this first attempt here. Oh, neither using shrooms. Oh no, but Toast going in with both of his shrooms. That's a shame.
That's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm surprised he
that's
picked
a hefty
Daisies,
time loss.
I really didn't think he was comfy on it, and
I mean, what better way to get comfy in it by going into that pool, though? I mean,
just take a dip, take your time. You don't need the shrooms.
yeah, honestly.
But who knows? You know, a missed pull skip from Riqbic can still happen here. Oh, pretty clean shroom there from Riqbic, still staying ahead there.
Yeah, even if he falls,
getting stuck on the wall just a tad, still quite a bit far ahead, but You know, Rick or Toast will take what he can get, honestly.
Yeah, actually, you know, I was gonna say that even if he does fall in, it might still be ahead. But honestly, if he falls in, he's might be looking at a
Yeah.
pretty even match.
It'll all come down to this last pool skip here. Can Riqbic pull it out? Oh no, and he falls in! Toastrider?
And Toast.
Oh, with
no!
the Tony Hawk's grind around the pool.
And now
Not
they're
even
even.
close.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Oh jeez, we have a race
just
now.
like that.
Oh man. Could it be another close DC here? Looks like Toast is a bit ahead. We'll have to see if he can close it out.
Okay, last corner, pretty decent from Toast.
Last
It's
stairs.
a couple frames.
145 to a 146. Toast takes it.
Oh my god.
Never give up, folks.
That's why you never give up. Even with the 2 extra shrooms from Riqbic, toastrider manages to clutch it out.
Yeah.
Both of them going into the pool.
Tying it back up. Okay. So that is Rick's pick. We'll have to see where he takes him. Yeah, so like we were saying, this could be a close match. So far, neither of them really, you know, they haven't been more than a point away from each other. So I'm liking it.
This consistency.
Yeah, consistency and just, I don't know.
In both
like offset.
off.
Yeah. Oh, Riqbic taking him to BC.
Yeah, what better track than to fall in than Bowser's Castle? You know, if you need a warm up, you know,
I think they're
that
a little
lava is
chilly
pretty warm.
from the pool falls, so.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry for these corny jokes. And who has a better time here? Or I know Toast does, but I want to see if there's a significant difference because this is a track that Riqbic. Okay, so a 220.8 to a 219.2. That's actually a significant difference. So assuming neither of them fall in, Toast should have it pretty safe, but it is BC. We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, it's not the strangest thing for like everyone and their parents to be doing mistakes here. It's like such a common track just to fall in and just be all over the place. And Toast right here, like you can see, like hitting those walls and not keeping those tight lines, but still keeping it kind of close though.
Oh, and he hits the fireball. No. Oh, and a very bad recovery. Gets stuck, decides to shroom out of it. Not sure if that was the best use of a shroom. I mean, I don't hate the idea, but it did send him very wide. It doesn't look like he you know, recovered very well. Oh, but avoids the fireball because the cycles are quite off now. Oh boy. I would almost say that's as bad as a fall, but he does get to keep the shrooms and use them right now. He's got rid of both shrooms, left one.
Yeah, a 50 lap is not what you want to be going for, but I think he should be getting some decent cycles right here for the fire bar room here.
Right, and I do notice he doesn't seem to want to do the extra MT right after the like the grading on the grading section. He's only doing like the 2 around, which gets some speed around that U-turn, but still makes it past.
Yeah, and Riqbic actually playing really well. He's like right next to his ghost. I gotta point that out because we've been focusing more on Toast, but I mean, look at Riqbic. He's driving some pretty good times.
It is BC, so honestly, he could be looking to PR here if this last lap goes in his favor. Oh, and another thwomp hit from Toast.
Oh man!
Put him further behind. No. Okay, we're safe.
Okay, we're living. Oh, scared there for Rick. I think he must be feeling the nerves now.
No,
oh yeah.
Fireball. Same spot that Toast originally got stuck on, but he does have a much better recovery. He doesn't get stuck afterwards, so still quite a bit in the lead here. Assuming the shortcut goes well, he should have it.
Oh, that was a little monk ass, but still manages to get it out, and Toast hitting that fireball.
But still makes it across. Alright, and there you go. Rick takes another point. Gotta say though, Toast has not been ahead of Riqbic yet, so Riqbic's kind of taking the lead on these points. So if it comes down to 6-6 and it stays like this, then who knows? Maybe Riqbic could take the last match. All right, Toast choosing DDJ now.
Ooh, the elusive one.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't be surprised if it came out like the previous DDJ that they had.
Yeah, we'll have to see. That was a lot of spaghetti, but
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe they've both been scarred from that experience and
Yeah,
improved themselves, and
exactly.
now they're ready to just bust out some 143s. I don't know. What are the PRs?
I think Toast has a 144 and Riqbic has a 146.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So actually, Toast has quite a significant lead in the PRs here.
Mm-hmm.
But again, he had a significant lead in the BC PRs, so it really comes down to how well they do in this one try. Both deciding to use the shrooms at the start. Oh no, Toast. Okay. Keeps it calm.
Still living. Okay.
Bonk.
Even after that, still living. Tied with a
Yeah.
shroom after using a shroom. The ghost opting to go on the side, so he's a little behind his ghost, is what I'm saying.
You're right. His ghost does have 2 shrooms still, so not on pace.
Yeah.
Oh no! Small little bonk
no.
actually sends Toast in the water. F.
Yeah, that's some F's in the chat.
Doesn't get to use his second shroom as well, so close to using it, but oh, that's a huge difference. So even if Rick does fall here, he still should have a decent lead.
Yeah, that's the thing about shrooms in this track especially, because the shroom here saves so much time. Like,
right.
it's got to be over a second with each shroom, and you know, falling in and on top of that losing the shrooms, like that's such a hefty time loss.
Well. Yeah, definitely gonna need a miracle just to get back into this race for Toast.
No shroomless from Riqbic either, so he's not throwing out the time save there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Avoids the bonk there. Thought he might have gotten stuck, but he's looking alright. Man, he could probably hit a geyser and still be fine. There you have it, 149. Riqbic takes it to a 2-point lead instead of 1 point.
Memory card PR.
Also PR'd. Woohoo! Yeah. Mac is next. Mario Circuit. This one has always been interesting. Really, the Goomba hits, I feel like, have made a significant difference in you know, who wins or not. You know, there's no places to fall, but
there's plenty of mistakes that you can make, like the first corner especially. I think getting like that perfect angle to align yourself is, I don't know, pretty big. We'll just have to see if they can pull it out here. Oh, okay. Toast opting to use his shroom in the first lap instead of testing his luck
right after it, though.
Yeah, basically puts him even with his ghost that doesn't use the shroom as well.
Yeah, and Riqbic for that matter, who still has 2 shrooms left. Oh, but a big grass hit from Riqbic. Oh no.
Yeah, that's gonna tie them up in the shroom department right there.
Yeah, I'd say they're about even, just Rick having that extra shroom. We'll have to see if...
Okay.
Oh, okay. Toast going around now. We'll have to see where this puts them after the shroom.
Very smooth U-turn there. Oh no! No, not that shroom! That is not the optimal thing to do.
Yeah, he's gonna have a fantastic next section here. He's only a little bit ahead of Rick, but Riqbic still got that shroom, which is gonna, you know, give him huge time gains here. Oh, and more grass.
Oh no.
It's actually shroomed down and no longer in the lead, perhaps. See if he can carry it out this last section.
It's still pretty close.
Decently close, actually. Yeah, that was a pretty solid section from Toast. We'll have to see. Oh my gosh, this could be another close one. See if they make it past these Goombas safely. No Goomba hits. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and
Oh,
Riqbic takes it.
and Riqbic taking it by 0.5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Despite all his mistakes, Riqbic clutching it out, giving us that 5-2 lead.
Yeah, I definitely think Toast could have taken that if he didn't have that one grass hit where he felt pressured to use his shroom. Honestly, it did kind of look like he would have been in the grass for a little while, so maybe it would have been better, but you know, the best option is just not to do that, so. And Toast deciding to go to Wario Coliseum next, a track that Riqbic actually seems to like. I believe, yeah, both of them will be using R-Tech here, so at least there's no R-Tech L-Tech disparity.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Wario.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah, they
their
have
times
very
are.
close 3 laps.
Yeah.
159.872 to 159.802. Both have 0.8s.
Yeah, so this one should again be one of those close ones. Hopefully Casual Corner doesn't take any victims today, and you know, um, everyone managed to stay on the track. Should be a still pretty good one, regardless though. And it's gonna, I think it's gonna more be relying on who gets the better art tech as well.
Yeah, this spiral section coming up, you want to keep an eye on. To see who does better, and yeah, Riqbic using his streams first lap. I knew at least one of them would, if not both. Pretty decent section from Riqbic as well. Ooh,
Oh
cutting
god.
close in that corner, dropping MT, but he's still fine.
Yeah, and now Toast is tied up with Riqbic, despite Riqbic using his shrooms as well, though.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard getting a tight like enough spiral with the shrooms, and then you add Artec to that mix, and it's pretty crazy. So
Another decently popular place
oh
to
man,
fall. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Toast flies off the edge.
I was looking at the wrong person.
Yeah, I moved over too because I was looking at Rick spell. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Busting at a 107 lap.
Yeah, and also losing his shrooms. That's kind of the strategy with using the shrooms lap 1 is just in case you fall, you at least get the time save. But yeah, he threw him down. So we'll have to see.
Okay, Riqbic took like the safest of casual corners, making sure he didn't fall in.
Oh no, and it looks like toastrider.
Yeah. Casual corner.
Casual
took
corner. Oh, wants to do it again.
Took 2 victims. Oh, that's rough.
I really hate to see that pause screen. You know, you just want to quit, but you're like, I can't do that. Oh no, Riqbic falling in as well. Probably not going to be enough though. toastrider having fallen 3 times now. Way behind. Riqbic can definitely take his time to the finish here. Oh man. Spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti's being thrown everywhere. This is not the kitchen you want to be in.
And there comes Toast across the finish line for 220.
Solid.
Yeah, a 107 and a 113 lap. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. The discrepancy between those laps just shows like what happened.
Yeah, and actually Riqbic already taking it to game point. So he could look to run away with this, honestly. Definitely looking for the win soon. toastrider's got to step it up if he wants to, you know, still win. Still possible, of course. But definitely Rick with the advantage here.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, whoever gets wins the best of 13, right? So whoever gets 13 points is gonna get on top of that an extra 5 points for the overall score at the end.
Yeah.
So that helps them out in like getting to the playoffs and eventually like go into the bigger bracket.
Yeah, so Riqbic only really needs the best of 13 here to get the +5. So, you know, if he wins this Rainbow Road, then he will secure the extra 5 points. Riqbic or toastrider will have to win his way back all the way to 7 points. So he basically can't drop another game if he still wants to win.
Oh man. And now here's the part where I have nightmares. Most people have nightmares here, I hope.
Yeah, it is a popular place to fall off. So far, looking pretty even. Toast probably has a bit of an advantage, but it is Rainbow Road. One corner, you could lose that advantage instantly.
Yeah, but none of them falling in this time around, performing pretty well. Now we're gonna see the spiral again. Toaster last time had pretty decent Artex, so let's see if we can bust it out as well. Yeah, I mean pretty good. Good enough.
Yeah. Actually, Riqbic using a shroom, but still getting a worse opener. Toast is looking pretty strong here so far. Although, again, not using a shroom first lap means if he falls, then he doesn't get to use it, so we'll have to see what happens here.
Again, spiral. Oh man, dropping that MT was really sketchy from Toast.
I do not like the way he does that. No, thank you.
No, not
I don't like the right MT into the zipper because you have to turn while trying not to fall off. Ugh. Just goosebumps. Oh, but Rick actually sailing off the edge there, breaking the somewhat close race. Toast now having a very significant lead.
And the 2 shrooms.
Yep. Still has got 2 shrooms in his pocket. Can use one right here. Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh god.
Fine.
You're living.
Here come the shroom. Not too bad of a spiral.
Almost sub 1 too. And Riqbic with a 107. Matching that Wario split.
Yeah, they've traded places.
Yeah. Oh, once again dropping that MT.
Nope. Okay.
Oh no.
Alright, he's fine.
Come on, Toast, just clutch it out.
Toast, stop doing it that way, please. Just do a left MT. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm scared of this track enough as is. I don't need to add those strats into the mix.
Yeah,
hey,
I think
he's
this is more nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I think it's more nerve-wracking for us than him, to be honest.
Yeah, he's looking cool as a cucumber right now.
And okay, that's the final stretch right there. Okay, so it should be a win for Toast, clutching it out with a
almost sub 3. Another dip. Ooh, yeah, almost getting the sub 3. Not a bad time. Actually, last lap 59.6, pretty solid.
Yeah.
His PR being a 258, maybe not something you'd want to do during a PR attempt, but like in a one try, quite nice. Alright. Riqbic
So, yeah, we haven't seen this in a while. Riqbic gonna counter pick his way and hopefully give us a close race, right?
Yeah.
I want to see us go to game 7 or game 13. Like neck to neck.
Me too. Yeah, I want to see the 6-6. Oh, Riqbic choosing dry desert.
Oh. Alright, well, Toast, he does have the edge on this track. Going for pillarless in Super Mario 64, you know. He's gonna give him that advantage.
Means no pillars for Toast, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Guaranteed.
You know, I say that, and then that just puts me on edge.
Hey, Emo, look, I saw your ghost in Toast's library.
Yeah, I ended up giving, I think, Toast all of my previous ghosts, so he's got a couple of them there.
Could see Emo driving here today. It was 129.1, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, you gotten a little better at dry since then.
Yeah, just a bit.
Oh man, Riqbic not off to a good start. Actually hitting the pokey early.
And going for the no-shroom here, which is kind of weird because like that's gonna set up for a bad tornado on lap 2.
Yeah, I think he just didn't feel comfortable with the setup there. He was kind of thrown a little wide and didn't. I guess he thought he'd get a bad shroom.
Yeah, I mean, he might have also missed it, missed the cycle, like, if he did shroom as well, though. It was gonna be really tough to beat, and you're gonna see the biggest difference right here. That tornado not being in the way of Toast, but for
Oh
Riqbic,
yeah, we got him
yeah.
way around, and actually caused him to kind of not get really the optimal shroom that he wanted.
No, not at all. And but Toast actually driving really well. I mean, even through that dune section right there, which is like the trickiest part, he drove that with that like minimal bumps.
Yeah, it can be tough to avoid air on that section, but yeah, Riqbic still having the shroom here, but definitely still behind. I'll have to see if it's at least a good shroom. Okay.
Good enough.
Pillarless.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. I'm telling you, dude. Pillarless practice came in clutch.
Oh man, almost hitting the bookie at the end there.
Oh,
Looks like he's got it at the end here. Yep, 132.0. Not too shabby, considering he has like a 131.
yeah, no, honestly, a pretty good time from him. Is that? Wait, is that a PR? No,
No,
right?
on the
Yeah,
side
he's
he's
got
got a
131.
131.6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just different memory card then.
Another memory card PR though.
Woo.
Woo. Yoshi, pick from Riqbic. I wonder if they'll do if they'll try to go for shroomless here.
I don't know, man.
43. Does he even do shroomless yet? I think he does.
I think he might. I mean,
Maybe...
with that, I've got to shout out Beetle here. Recently, you know, there's been some knowledge that's been dropped. He theorized that you can press R like right before the cut, and actually make it, you know, with like, I mean, you can make it without doing that like R press, but if you press it, it's like more consistent. Shoutouts to him.
Yeah. Basically
Providing
allows you
knowledge to the
to
community.
cancel the MT a little earlier. Normally the strat is like space it far enough behind to where you don't have to.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of ends on its own, but yeah, you can kind of manually cancel it, and it's actually seems like it could be a good backup strat. I haven't seen anyone use it in this tournament, but
Nah, it was pretty recently found though as well, so maybe we'll just have to see in the next coming matchups. I don't think either of them are gonna go for shroomless, so maybe not from here.
yeah, toastrider already going around with his first lap. He's got the extra shroom, although he did catch a decent amount of grass on that drop U-turn, the hairpin corner. 35-4 opener for Riqbic. Not too bad actually for his PR, I would think. Oh, well, he used a shroom, right.
Yeah. So they should be kind of tied up.
Yeah, it's looking pretty close. Toast is still just getting like a little bit more stuckage. If Toast can just kind of keep it together and drive, I think he could actually take this because they are looking somewhat close, even though Toast has the extra shroom.
Yeah, I mean now they're within the same straight and with the extra shroom.
Yeah, it really depends. If Riqbic goes for shroomless here, it could definitely make the difference. We'll have to see what he does.
Yeah, he might have to, I think.
Oh,
no.
Go around.
And now Toast taking the lead. Slight lead over him.
Still not bad by that much. Oh, he's going wide in the tunnel. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh,
okay.
No.
This is like neck to neck. I don't know.
Oh no. Bad hairpin from Toast. He's done that already once in this race. Definitely not warm on this track. Looks like Riqbic's actually pulling ahead here. There you have it. Oh man, by 0.2. Oh.
Just barely clutching it out, getting that match point. Now it's 7-4 on Rick's end.
Yeah, close one.
Wow. I think it was that the U-turn after the drop that really made it for
yeah, he kind of messed up. I really didn't see a good one out of him. I don't know if maybe he's just really rusty on this track, and he was definitely messing up that hairpin corner a lot, and it cost him a lot of time. I mean, he only needed 0.2.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the more difficult parts of the track as well, so it's really hard to pull that one off consistently. And speaking of consistency, you know, they're gonna go to DK Mountain.
Yeah, let me see the time difference on this. Oh, Toaster actually has a, or yeah, 145. Riqbic still having a 147. We'll have to see who takes this. Yeah, so there you have it. We were talking about who gets the extra 5 points. Riqbic has now secured himself the extra 5 points and the win of the match. However, they're going to fight for these extra 2 points here. You know, it could still end up 6-7, and 6 points is definitely respectable to get. So.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, the way these matches have been going, they've both been performing around like the same level. So I just gotta see who clutches it out and who doesn't. Is what it comes down to. And so far, a little bit more air from Toast side. None of them opting to use the Shroom on the first lap either. And Riqbic getting awfully close to that boulder.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, it looks like Toast might have the advantage in this first lap. Riqbic does empty across the bridge though. Oh, there's a
0.8
flat
lead.
no-sure. Another memory card PR. I swear Riqbic has a new memory card every time I see him play. I don't know what's going on.
He's gotta have, like, be erasing that data or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
Toast getting stuck there. Still keeping it together though. Wasn't terrible, and he's about tied with Rick now.
Yeah. But Riqbic does keep a Shroom for some reason, but it's not gonna matter because he's gonna fall in.
Yeah, I guess he forgot to use his Shroom there. That was interesting.
Probably. Or maybe he was trying to go for a flap, you know? Hey.
Yeah, who knows? Well, he can't anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you don't go for flaps.
I mean, he could still get a flap in this third lap here with the new memory card, you know. He got it during the opener.
That's very true. Usually you don't go for flaps on the opener since it costs you like around 0.4 from being like behind the finish line and slower start. But let's see if Riqbic can clutch out this flap. As Toast clutches out the win with a 148, honestly, a really good time. And getting the 3 for 3 is a pretty good thing in itself. Oh, and,
yeah, also,
Riqbic does clutch out that memory card flap by 2 seconds.
There it is. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It kind of looked like Riqbic was actually doing R-Tech around the corner before the shortcut. I wonder, since he said he hasn't played this track in a while, if he was doing that before for his 147. I can't imagine he did. Just because it's like a 147. Oh man, Riqbic wants to go back to Mac. Okay, Mushroom City.
Yeah, just a slight error. I thought he meant Mug, but yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, Toast is about a full second over Riqbic's PR here. But again, these cars can be scary. You know, there's a couple places to get stuck, a place to fall, so there's a decent amount of room for error, so we'll have to see how he performs, if he can get this extra point.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if it comes down to the 6-7, honestly, I'd be pretty happy. I'd be pretty happy with that. Yeah. Obviously not getting the extra 5 points, but still pretty good performance from both of them so far. And yeah, no cars here in the first lap, and I think they all should be set for second lap cycles. They didn't have like too major mistakes, unless something happens here.
And actually, both of them turning their PR ghosts on, it looks like. Openers.
Okay. 0.2 difference between the two. Oh man.
Oh, a little bit of stuckage there. Oh, doesn't even use his Shroom earlier, but pretty decent recovery actually. The corner right after looked pretty alright.
Yeah, he's still in a pretty decent corner despite not using the Shroom early. Honestly, not a bad strat.
I don't know if he forgot about it or if he just normally Shrooms later. I'm not sure.
I think I feel like he looked up at his timer to see what split he got, and then like messed up the corner beforehand.
Oh,
So,
Riqbic about tying it up at that next corner though. Yeah, just the later shrooms. I don't know if. I hope he doesn't normally do the shrooms like that. He's got a decent amount of time saved there.
oh man,
Man,
these
this is
corners are
pretty
looking
close.
okay. All right.
Left strat.
Now it's dead even again.
Oh no. Toast
Oh,
actually.
that truck.
Every little time save is gonna make the difference here.
Oh,
Oh, and Riqbic
Riqbic
gets it.
clutching it out.
Wow.
70
Whew.
milliseconds. That extra MT that he clutched or that he held on to dear life. That might have been it.
Yeah. But I suppose it's better than falling.
Yeah, no, for sure. And yeah, taking that 8-5. Man, I mean that was some pretty close races overall.
Yeah, I mean we had the Yoshi, the Muck. Trying to think of what other races were fairly close.
Mario Circuit was also pretty close, and Daisies.
Yeah.
So honestly, like, good showing.
Hello.
Hey, Riqbic.
And what's up?
Hey. How's it going, guys?
Hey, what's up, guys? So,
Yo.
pretty good performance from both of you. Which track did we end up ignoring here?
Sherbertland.
Ah,
and
Sherbert, that's right.
and there was no ban from Toast. So
Oh, that's right. So there's one other track.
well, yeah. So Sherbertland, Baby Park, and then
Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Waluigi, that was it. Okay. So, Riqbic, how you feeling? You were lower seeded going into this, but you still did clutch out the win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super hyped to get the win. I know, like, once Toast started warming up near the end, he was definitely performing a lot better. He kind of gave me some freebies in the beginning. But yeah, I'm proud to get the win, and I had some performances that I was really proud of, and obviously some that were pretty garbage. But I think specifically my Luigi and my Mushroom City were pretty good, and my BC except the fireball.
Right. Yeah, no, we were looking at that, honestly, kind of hoping you would maybe be able to pull ahead of your ghost there in PR on lap 3. But yeah, so it's pretty good overall. Toast, how you feeling? We were rooting for you to kind of claw your way back. You know, Riqbic was stuck at 6 points there for a bit. We thought maybe you'd get all the way back up.
Yeah, I thought it might have been possible. Like after the first few disgusting tracks, I felt like I was remembering how to play the game, so it felt like I might have been able to do it, but yeah, I don't remember which one I lost on after that, but they were a lot better than the first ones at least.
Yeah, I think it was the Yoshi that was like the match point that Riqbic got. Yeah. And that was actually a close one.
Too close, yeah.
Yeah, we were wondering if either of you would do Shroomless.
Did
I haven't
Toast
even
go
done
for
the
it?
track in like months.
No.
So.
Oh.
No.
Toast went
I wouldn't do that.
around. Although the
Yeah.
difference was Toast went around lap 1 and you went around lap 3, so like we weren't exactly sure how close it was until the third lap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But
I
yeah, it was a fun
gotta-
race.
I gotta ask, what happened in that Daisy?
But who are you asking?
Well, both of you. So, Toast, I think, fell in lap 1, and Rick dropped into it on lap 3. So it was some pretty nice race to watch. What were you thinking, Toast, when you went into it lap 1?
I don't know. I was thinking like, why do I always pick Daisy Cruiser and then just fall in the pool?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, that was an interesting one because Toast fell in basically immediately lost both his shrooms, and even after you fell in, Riqbic, we thought you got to use one shroom, so maybe you could clutch it out. But yeah, that was
How
fun to
close was
watch.
that track?
That was like within 0.3, I think.
Oh
So-
man. Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely the deciding moment.
Yeah. It would have been really funny if that fall on Wario turned it around.
Yeah, we were wondering. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Toast kind of got tripped up with an interesting spawn back on the track and just kind of threw himself off again. But
Oh no.
yeah. But yeah, no, a good race overall. Toast, good job getting 5 points. Definitely respectable. Riqbic got out the win and then 8 points. So good job both players, and I think we're about ready to close it out unless you guys have anything else to say.
Yeah, thanks guys.
All right, well there you have it. So tomorrow we're also gonna have some more races coming up. Starting off at 2 EST for Super Mario 64. So y'all better stick around tomorrow for that. But until next time, I'll see y'all later.